The Paul Manafort story is one of the funniest stories I've come across recently. So there's like so many pieces to the story that are funny that we couldn't even fit them all in the show. So for one, Donald Trump tweeted, the whole thing he's saying about Al Capone and Paul Manafort, he's saying that the government's treating Paul Manafort like a hardened criminal, and he's saying that because Paul Manafort is in solitary confinement and he's in like a hard jail. But the story behind it is really beautiful. This is what happened. Manafort originally got house arrest. Right? That was his, they were like, yo, house arrest while the trial is happening, so just chill at home. Then they found out that Paul Manafort was trying to tamper with witnesses. So he was contacting the other witnesses, and then the judge was like, no, you can't do, okay, go to jail, go to jail, go to jail. And so Paul Manafort goes to prison, right? Now he's awaiting trial in prison. And the prison that he was in is one of those VIP prisons, you know, where like you get to wear your own clothes, you've got a laptop, you got your own room. It's like a really nice dig, okay? And then Manafort was trying to be slick. He said to the judge, they need more time for the trial because he said the prison was really far from his attorneys. So he said that attorneys had to travel 2 hours every day to try and get to him, and it takes a long time, so they don't have time to work on their case. So then he's like, can we have more time? And the judge was like, oh, why don't I just move you to a jail closer to your attorneys? And that's how he ended up in the shitty jail. So it's not like the government is oppressing him. And the things that he spends his money on. Now, here's the thing. This is complete speculation on my part. But if you look at Paul Manafort and the stories around him, it does feel a little bit like there's money laundering going on somewhere. Because I'm sorry, spending $1 million on a flower bed is ridiculous. Like, did you hear the thing in the story where they say he spent $1 million on a flower bed with flowers in the shape of an M? Now, there's a few things. One, I don't think there's any flowers that cost that much money. And two, that must be really frustrating because you spend $1 million on a flower bed shaped like an M, and you know that half the time there's going to be people you're fighting with where you're like, it's not a W. No, it's not a, go to the other side. M, it's M for Manafort. Go to the, I spent $1 million on this shit. It's an M. What do you mean it's an E? It's not an E, you moron. What kind of an E? I spent $1 million on this shit.